don't have any microphones, so just feel free to kind of raise your hand or start with a question.
Brad, what happened in the second half?
Well, I thought they were, first of all, it's a long game. And, Ron Adams was talking about it this morning, so we were watching them play the Knicks. A 20-point lead is nothing. They took a lead against the Knicks, too, late in that game after being down 25 at halftime. And, I think that when we watched the film, and it certainly felt like this, I thought they were really having their way with us physically on the offensive and defensive end in the last 16 to 18 minutes. Now the last 5 or 6 minutes, that's when we started getting tight, I thought, and instead of just playing free and playing with a clear mind, they were mixing up defenses, and they did a good job of that. And we didn't attack it as well as hopefully we will.
You would talk about
Yeah, he's really good. He's really savvy. He knows how to play. He's got a great mind for it. And it didn't surprise me at all. That's why I talked highly about it. I wasn't just saying it to say it. I think he's a good player.
What about Vitor?
But Vitor did a lot of good things. I think Vitor, the one thing that I really appreciated and respect about Vitor is Vitor works as hard as anyone on our team. If I had to say the two of the guys that are in the gym most consistently and doing every single thing every single day, I'd say Vitor is, along with Rondo, those guys. I mean, they work at an elite level, and it's paying off for Vitor.
Where's he up in this game? Didn't watch a lot of shots this year.
Yeah, I think he's pretty good defensively. He will get better. I thought a guy that had a great game. I don't know what his box score looks like. Was Pachulia. I thought he was just physically dominant in that. Really in the first half too when he was in, but then in the second half it was obvious that he really took over the game. But for the most part, I think Vitor is a good defender. Pachulia created the initial contact, and or if you let a good player do that, you're in trouble.
in the first half, you guys were down sort of turned around. What sort of turned around inside?
Well, we didn't get it inside a lot. They increased their pressure on the wings, obviously, and made our passes a little bit more difficult. I mean, we kept the ball on one side of the floor too much. And sometimes when you do that, you end up throwing the ball what would be considered inside, but it's really at 16 feet instead of throwing it in at 6 feet. And the old thing is sometimes when you get a switch, you keep it on that side. You just look at it, and that doesn't do you any good. If you move the ball, then you can get it in deeper the next time, or if you move it, you might be able to keep that switch.